You've probably neglected it. You're maybe embarrassed by it. But let me tell you, everyone who's social has at least one, two, maybe even three or more social media accounts that have absolutely no life left. You're just sick of it. You don't have time for it. But the question is, what should you do with it? In this video, I'm going to share an amazing game-changing strategy that still builds your brand without deleting the account or getting active on it. Stay tuned. This is one video you don't want to miss. Let's face it, having an old social media account that is just collecting digital dust can get really embarrassing when the right person is looking you up on the wrong network. So what should you do with it, especially when they mention that they looked you up? Embarrassing, right? First world problems, I know, but I get it. There are many reasons why you may choose to abandon a social media network. Maybe you just don't enjoy it anymore, or you've outgrown it, you don't have time for it, or you just use it for a specific feature or tool. Or perhaps you just signed up for it so you could grab your name before somebody else does. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You do need to do something about it in order to avoid those awkward branding moments. That's why I'd like to introduce you to my redirect strategy. Here's how it works. The strategy is as simple as it sounds. The goal is to redirect users to your active account while ensuring your inactive accounts look active no matter when the last post was. For example, I have two Twitter accounts, one under my name at Cher Jones, as well as one under Socially Active. The problem was I was stretched using a lot of different accounts, and I felt that the Socially Active account didn't get the love and attention it deserved, and that also reflected in my numbers. So I needed to do something about it. Here's what I did first. Step 1, decide where you want to send them. This part is a no-brainer. You just need to figure out where is the most appropriate and most active account that you need to connect them with. And if you're not really that active on social media, the best place to probably send them would be LinkedIn, as long as your profile is up to date. Or if you must, you can direct them to a website, a blog, an email, or a phone number if you are completely inactive. But it is social media, so I'd suggest at least sending them somewhere where they can connect, engage, and be social with you. In my case, I directed my inactive account users over to my active account on the same network. Now, on to step number 2. Create and post graphics telling them where to go. Once you've figured out where you want them to go, you need to tell them exactly where that is. And I think that by creating a graphic, it is the most eye-catching, attention-grabbing way to do it. And in the case of my example, I created both a cover photo as well as a final post that is hard to ignore, and it explicitly tells them where to go. I used Canva to create mine, but you can pretty much do this in any tool that you love to create graphics in. As an aside, you may be wondering, well, I kind of use this network from time to time as a tool. So in Facebook, you may use Facebook Live once or twice a month. Or on Twitter, you may use it every time you go to an event, but that's it. Or on Instagram, you're not really the profile kind of person, but you are definitely hot on IG stories. Either way, you can create a graphic that can set expectations and tell people how often you actually use the network so they know what to expect and when they can expect you. Now on to step number 3. Update your intro headlines. So in addition to creating these great graphics, you also want to convey the message in your headline, just letting people know what to expect and where the action's at online. And my final tip is update the link in your bio. Come on, you really want to make it easy for them to find you? It can just be a click away. So update that link in your bio so they can get there fast. So with that link, along with your updated bio and those awesome graphic posts that you created, there is absolutely no way someone won't know where to find you. And at the same time, your accounts feel up to date no matter how long you've been inactive. But you know what? I'm kind of curious. I have my theories, but I want to hear from you. Which accounts or networks did you say bye to? Let me know in the comments below. Was it Twitter? Was it Instagram? Was it LinkedIn? Or was it Facebook? I want to know. So share with me. I can't wait to hear from you. And if you have questions for my next video or a video coming up, all you need to do is just ask Cher, because I love answering them. And of course, if we're not connected, make sure you follow or connect with me. I'd love to hear from you, and new videos, of course, coming out every Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next video. Bye, Felicia.